what's up, everybody? Welcome. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in today. My name is John Williams, aka Jigs. I'm on the mic. You know what I'm saying? I want to welcome y'all to Man Cave Mondays. That's MANCAV Mondays. That's right. Man Cave Mondays. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what I'm saying? We're here. We're gonna talk about men. We're gonna talk about all types of men and situations. So we really appreciate y'all for tuning in. And in a minute, we're gonna get ready to come right back. We're gonna get with y'all. Welcome y'all to Man Cave Mondays, man. We appreciate y'all for stepping out and being a part of Man Cave Mondays. Like I said, we back in full effect. We appreciate y'all. Hey, look, don't forget to like, share, subscribe on our YouTube page. That's going to be MANCAV space Mondays, MONDAYS. Once again, we appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, we welcome all of the audience out there. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know we was in hiatus a little bit, but we back in full effect.
Yeah.
Pushing straight along, man. We're going to be doing some big things with Man Cave Mondays. Just before we get started, man, we just kind of want to introduce, I'm going to introduce the topic of the day, and then I'm going to introduce my panel guest with me today that's going to be talking about our topic. The topic we share today is actually going to be the fear of being totally open and honest with your woman. So I hope y'all, this is going to be a juicy conversation today, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Before we go to our commercial break, I'm going to introduce my panel guest first, just let them say a little bit real quick. And then that way we can move to commercial break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to get right into it. I want to introduce my first guest on the end. Baker at H Media Productions. He's going to be behind the camera, y'all. He's in the house today, man. That's P. I'm going to leave it at that because... Somebody else has something to say. But that's P. You want to say something real quick?
Oh, well, I'm glad to be on this side of the camera and be able to share my thoughts and opinions about this topic about being totally open and honest to your woman. And so I think we got a lot to say about that, but I'm grateful to be here. And I always shoot everybody else talking, and I got so much to say behind the camera, so now I'm on the camera, so I'll be able to say something too. Yeah.
We thank you for being here with us today, because we need that education out there. I'm going to move on to my next guest in the building. This is a new person in the building. This is Big Casey is in the house.
Yeah, Casey.
So we want y'all to welcome her. First time on Man Cave Mondays, man, and we doing it for the brothers out there, man. We putting out that knowledge, man. But before we move forward, I want to let Casey just give a shout out to a little bit about herself and a little bit about the topic before we get into it.
Hey everybody, thank you for having me here. This is my first time doing a podcast, so I'm really excited about it. Hey everybody, a little bit about me. Just an average guy who lived life, and I think I have, and I studied and took lessons, and I think I have something to share about it, especially in the Department of Women.
All right,
and cookies.
Oh yeah.
All right, we appreciate y'all again for tuning in to Man Cave Monday. So if y'all give us a second, we're gonna be right back after this commercial break. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Man Cave Mondays. That's MANCAV space MONDAYS. And we'll be right back after this commercial break. Peace.
Y'all love him so much. Why put him through all this? Because he's doing.
Hell no, I can't vote for this comment. K Mondays, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and listening to us to this podcast. Don't forget y'all to like, share, and subscribe to Man Cave Mondays. That's MANKCAV and then space MONDAYS. So that's MANCAV space MONDAYS. So y'all know y'all working with us. So y'all part of this podcast with us. So y'all might not be able to see me just a teeny bit, but y'all see my guest. We couldn't turn the phone that way, but y'all actually we on camera live. So, but again, y'all, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're gonna jump right into our jump right into our content and our topic of today, which is the fear of being totally open and honest with your money, with your woman. Again, the fear of being totally open and honest with your money. Now, we're gonna go into with your woman. So now we're gonna go into the first question. That question is gonna be, what are some of the things that would keep you from being totally open and honest with your woman? So, what are some of the things that we would keep from our woman? So. All right. What are some of the things that you would keep from your woman? Is the first question. That's the first topic that we're going into, y'all.
Okay, me personally, I think that some of the things that you might keep from your woman is anything that you are ashamed of. Mm-hmm. Okay, if you're not ashamed of anything you done, then you'll have an open relationship. Now, as far as some of the things that you keep from your woman that you could be ashamed of, I think anything that challenge what society think is manhood. So, if you have done something out there that will make you look less than a man, then you probably hide that in the closet. And if you hide that in the closet, that'll be your first thing that you won't tell her, and you will hope it will never come out that closet. As you know.
Well, I mean, that's one thing, but it's a plethora of things. I mean, because I know folks that that was undercover, crack addicts.
That's what I'm saying. That's one thing that would make you look less than a man,
right?
Because our whole idea of what a man's supposed to show, society wise, is we strong and we don't have no kinks in our armor,
right?
So doing drugs is a kink.
Yeah, that amongst everything. Another woman.
That's what that look. That's what I was just saying. I'm gonna let y'all keep it undercover. That's not kids from woman. We talking about keeping stuff from woman, y'all.
Yeah. What
off back?
Yeah, but that don't think
another woman. That
wouldn't make you feel less than a man. You just don't want her to know.
You don't think keeping another woman from, if you call yourself a good man, say you are a married man and you got a side
chick. So I get that. It'd be less than a husband.
I'm guilty what I feel.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this for my woman that I got this side chick.
Yeah.
Because that I'm busting down.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping that for my woman. That's gonna make me feel bad. So, but keeping that definitely make me feel bad. About that. What y'all think about that? Keeping a side chick from your woman, whether is it cool? I mean, if you was married or not married?
Well, that's not cool at all. Especially if you're married, you got somebody, she's like open up to you, and you saying you love her. You wouldn't want to damage that. And so that would be one thing that you be keeping from her.
And if it was so cool, then why hide it?
Right.
Unless it was a poly relationship.
They are out there.
Hey, they are for y'all out there in them poly relationships. Hey. But even in poly relationships, a woman can be jealous too.
But that's what I'm saying. Those poly relationships, that's kind of. I know a few people that's like, oh, we got an open relationship, and the side chick is like, oh yeah, I'm the side chick. You actually proud of being the side chick. Yeah. And I know my place. I ain't gonna call. He can do all that. I'm like, what kind of integrity? What kind of self-esteem do you have to say it's okay for you to be someone's plaything?
But I think that's different from poly, because poly
is a woman, right?
Is you are in a multiple relationship and everybody knows it. What are you referring to is a straight up side chick who's comfortable in being second place. Well, as long as she receive what she can receive from you, she good with that. So.
What about let's name some other stuff. Keeping money from her.
Yeah, keeping money.
Keeping money.
That might be. I think that might be a financial knowing your wife or your significant other, because she might be bad with money, and you don't want to end up in a pole house.
Or maybe you bad with money and you came into some money and you don't want her to know about it because you know she's gonna want to do good with the money.
Yeah,
I tell you another. What about keeping a child that you got another one pregnant with while you was with her?
Now that's juicy. That's juicy. That word, baby. That's that baby. Baby, I got something to tell you.
And some people do that. Don't know about the child. The child come up. You with this woman for 10 years, and,
Right.
and you got a 5-year-old child pop up.
Yeah. Y'all at the Walmart, she walking by, hey daddy, what is
but in that scenario though, if you was with her, if you with your woman 10 years and your child is 5 years old, that's previous relationship. So it's not really something.
Well, no, that's not what he's saying. He's saying y'all together 5 years.
Y'all together for 10 years.
Y'all together 10 years.
And you have a
5-year-old child by somebody else.
By somebody else.
Okay, now that's the problem.
That's all.
I hear that.
So I mean, between that, I mean, and I agree with him. It's like it's some shameful stuff that you don't want. That is, and I mean, we hear it in the news, child molestation, these child molesters out there, pedophiles out there doing stuff. We know that's out there. We know that, and it's the same. But then it's like those who just, you just doing bad stuff and you don't want her to know because you scared of her backlash. Not necessarily it's shameful.
Well, what is shameful in what if you with this woman and you used to be a predator or a child molester, and you never told her about it?
Right. What about your past? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, like I said, that's one of the things that I was referring to. If you're not ashamed of what you did in the past, like if I was a pedophile, I won't tell nobody.
Right.
I want to bury that as deep as possible.
Right.
And I get with a woman that I love and that I think the world love. I don't want to lose her, so I'm not going to tell her that. I used to have a name for kids. I know she's gonna judge me.
Yeah. And what about that's one instant. What about diseases? You call something that you can't get away from.
Yeah.
And now you fell in love. She fell in love with you. Y'all got houses. Y'all buying houses together. Y'all together. Y'all building a life together. But you sneak across town to go get the pills to take care of the issue. If
you truly love her, you would tell her.
She gonna leave me.
But you still. You never know. You never know. Depends on it. That depends on the maturity of the woman.
I get a cold. She sleep in the other room for a week. She go. she go leave me. But that's the truth. That's the truth. I mean, it's just certain things that you got to consider. You want to be honest. You want to be totally. But is it fruitful to be totally honest? And yes, it's a level of fear. It's a level of fear of I can't do this because it could destroy everything. And I love her so much. I invested in her mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. And if I share this dark secret that's here that is undercover, that either I got it under control or I used to do it and I ain't doing it no more. And if I share this one little thing,
it's over.
I know her background. I know how she feel about that, and I'm gonna lose everything. Do I share?
But I think that another thing would be is, it depends on what you're sharing.
Yeah, it depends on it.
It depends on like if I was a stripper back in the day.
Okay.
What was your name?
Cookie.
Y'all heard that? Hey, she said he was a stripper back in the day. They used to call him Cookie.
They used to call him Cookie. What you do?
You gotta keep that one on the right. Yeah.
But if it's something like that, I mean, for me personally, I don't think that would be such a big deal. Okay, I was dancing in the club. I think I can relate that because.
That we get away with it.
But see, this is the thing though. I think also it's according to what society parameters are. Because in her, overall, if you tell 20 people that, yeah, he was a stripper back in the day, I guarantee you 15 out of 20 gonna be like,
Yeah, right.
So I think she could deal with that.
Right.
But if I came to her and say, I used to
look at kids.
look at kids.
Right.
That same 20.
Right.
That 15 gonna be like, what the hell you still doing with him?
Well, I mean, that's to one point, but she may look at it like, okay, you a deacon in the church now, and I'm a deacon there, or I'm a missionary. We doing all this for the community and everything, and you told me that G-string was that 3-string in the back of the closet was something you found.
Wow.
You ready?
All right. Well, y'all heard that song. We appreciate y'all for checking it out. But yeah, we talking here, sitting up and talking about what are some of the things that you would keep from your woman. So just remember that, y'all. What are some of the things you would keep from your woman? Now we're gonna move on to this next topic. We talk about, are there insecurities that we as men should overcome to be bold in our relationship? So are there insecurities that we as men should overcome to be bold in our relationships? So I guess I can start by saying maybe being jealous.
Yeah.
Cause I like what KC said earlier. If I seen somebody laughing in my lady's face, I'm ready to fight.
Yeah. Right.
I tell you, look, I used to date this chick, and I went to a Denny's, and we was having dinner, and the dude across the table was steady just eyeballing her. And I mean, I just lost it. I stopped right while I was doing what we was having dinner. I said, what the heck you looking at?
Right.
Is there something wrong with your eyes?
Right.
This is when I did it right there. Big old dude right there. And he was, I guess he was intimidated by me or something. He didn't move.
Well, what did he do it for?
He kept looking at her for like the whole entire time we was there. It wasn't that I didn't care about it. It's just like we was there sitting there for about 40 minutes.
That's
And
disrespectful.
he wouldn't take his eyes off of her.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And I seen him, I kept saying it, and I was just like, I just kept ignoring it. And after about, a little bit, I just said, you got an eyeball problem? I jumped down his throat. I guess he felt so guilty that he didn't really say that. He put his head down and was ashamed because he was packed up in there. I out for everybody.
Well, he would have got these paws on him. He got these paws. So the question is, are there insecurities that is that the question, right?
Yeah.
Are there insecurities that we as men need to overcome so that we can be bold in our relationships? I think that is an insecurity. Like, I mean, the man didn't say nothing. The man ain't came and touched. He's just looking. So what was insecure? I get that too. What you think?
I mean, like I said, I think I'm a different creature because same scenario. If I was in it, I would think that when she start having a problem, then that's when I intervene.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's that because then I'm doing more than handling my own insecurities. I'm protecting my woman.
Okay.
But see, we all have insecurities, and no matter who is the boldest guy out there, got probably the most insecurity about himself.
Yeah.
So I feel like we have to overcome them. I don't know what it might. Therapy is probably the new thing that's popping now. Go to therapy. Handle your business, because if you don't handle your business, the thing that you fear the most of losing your woman, you're gonna lose her.
Yeah, exactly.
Because jealousy is ugly, and who's to say it could get out of hand? How many domestic violence situations that happen because you are insecurity? And to step outside of the box, both men and women.
Yeah.
So it's one of them things where, yes, go get help for that. Recognize your problem and deal with it.
Yeah.
If you have past trauma, Go get it fixed.
Now, what anybody think if it was on the reverse side? Because I had a friend that we walked into a restaurant, and the guy was gay, and he was looking at me, and she jumped out, and she was like, "Hey, is there a problem while you looking at him?
Right.
I know he nice, he with me."
It still falls on her own insecurity. What dude you had in the past that kept a secret from you that he later on exposed himself as being a down low brother, and now
she thinks the same thing.
think about everything.
Every gay man, anything gay, she's all. But she said, well, I guess if she knew him back then, it'd be like that, and she actually was in a relationship.
If she got with this brother, and she knew this brother was one of them down low dudes, and they overcame that apparently, then it's quite natural for her to say he might go back to his old ways.
Right. So
she need to protect her property.
So, but you're right. That's insecure on her, because if that's the case, you're saying that about every man you with. And then I'm sure at the time she sat back and was like, "Damn, what did I do to make him do that? Or why would he do that with me, knowing that he liked that too? Do I look like a man? Do I do certain things?
Yeah.
You know. So I guess it'll mess with her mind, and vice versa.
Yeah,
and vice versa.
versa.
Because you with a woman and you see her start doing some things, you probably be like, yeah. Yeah.
Well, our next actual topic question is, will the fear of ridicule, or judgment or rejection keep you from being honest?
Of course. I mean, because that's the whole reason why a person lies, because the fear of the repercussion of what's going to happen if they tell the truth. That's the whole. It's because of fear. If I tell her that I did this, she will leave. Right. So I'm gonna bury that bone.
Okay, but it goes back to what you were saying. When it's gonna come to a point, you're gonna be like, I mean, you love a person enough, and she opening up to you and telling you certain secrets and everything. It should be a time where you be like, you know what? I need to stop. I need to tell her about this. She need to know this part of my life. And y'all been together 105 years, but she need to know about this part of my life, so I can be totally honest. Do relationships? Do people get to that point where you're totally honest?
Well,
I don't think that will.
I say this. I read an article where a couple been together for over 50 years, and the woman came to her husband. They about on their 50th anniversary. And she came to her husband and told him that she had an affair back when they was in their late 20s or something. Damn. But she went that long without saying nothing.
What did he do?
Divorced her.
Wait a minute, 50 years later.
Yeah. So it
Would you do it with it? Could you be with her if it's been 20 years?
I say it like this, I firmly believe this in my heart. Once you lose the trust in a relationship,
She should have never said that.
Yeah, she shouldn't have said. Okay,
that bone, because like I said, if it's not affecting your relationship now, and you can get over the guilt of having that, and if it's something that won't come up and pop back up on you, don't mess with it. Why rock the boat? But if say I get with a woman, she's everything I want. She's beautiful, smart, sexy, all that. I found out that she did porn back in the day. And I ain't talking about just, I'm talking about the jungle party porn.
Gangbangs in the back of the alley.
I couldn't, as much as everything that's on the checklist that I want, I couldn't be with her.
Why couldn't you?
Because we're not equal yoke.
But that was her past.
Yes. Yeah, and it came back because our kids is watching the video now of mommy getting tossed up.
Oh, that look.
Wait a minute, that look like, I know that tattoo, mama.
Wow, check this out.
Yeah.
Pop up in the video getting banged.
Yeah, that it's certain things.
So it is certain things. Okay, yeah.
Certain things you cannot, that you did in the past. You're gonna have somebody, and I used to work equal yoke, who is just as jacked up as you are.
Yeah.
That you can say, well, Yeah, if you think that video is something, you should have seen what I did.
Yeah. So okay. So you have to be equally yoked. To say
have to be equally yoked.
Okay. So that would be something like that would be a good answer for that question. It's like find someone that's equally yoked that knows the fear of shame.
Okay.
That knows the fear of shame.
Yeah.
All right. I know the fear of shame. Okay. So, but how do you get to that point if I'm not saying nothing? She ain't saying nothing. How do you get to that point where if she did say, you know, Debbie does Dallas South Oak Cliff on Sain Street, you know that video?
Yeah,
that was me in the back.
That's a perfect opportunity.
And then he'd say, and he gonna tell you, well,
Cookie Rides Again. That video,
yeah, or
Be just a chick. I mean, she didn't necessarily have to be your wife. She could just be a little chick.
shit, yeah,
I
yeah,
have no issue with that.
right.
Well, see-
that's like Jay doing that. I'm doing it.
but
Right.
it's where her position is though. In the relationship, if she just a homegirl that you're kicking it with,
Right.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
So that's what I'm saying. Welcome back to Man Cave Mondays. Hey, y'all do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, that's Man Cave Mondays, MANCAV space MONDAYS. We were just going, y'all, before we actually went to commercial break, we were actually talking about if you share and receive backlash from your woman, how would you handle it? Again, if you share and receive backlash from your woman, how would you handle that? We were actually talking about the brothers of the 2 minutes. So,
Yeah.
and how what kind of backlash that y'all receive for being 2 minutes? Now, I'm gonna tell you ladies right now that's watching. If I'm a 2-minute brother, you better get in position so you can get yours. For I like Bernie Mac said, you better get yours because I'm gonna get mine. I'm telling you right now.
But I think even with that, there, John, is are you man enough to own up to whatever you are? You know what I'm saying? If I'm a 2-minute brother, all right, okay, you don't like it because there's somebody else who do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, own up to it. You know, if you're a man about who you is and whatever your body is doing or able to do or quick to do it, that's what it is. And don't let nobody make you feel shame for something that's natural that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Look, like KC said, there's women out there like that.
Yeah.
So once you go up in there, oh, she done.
Sure.
done.
Yeah, that's what.
So women, y'all can't be talking
Yeah.
that smack either, talking out like that, trying to play it off.
Right.
You really hide that.
Yeah.
You done bust right there as soon as he got you.
Right.
Now you want to play it like you ain't did nothing at all.
Right.
And see, this the other caveat to that. Do she really like you? Is she really attracted to you? Because if she really attracted to you, when you are excited, both of y'all are gonna get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if she's not into you and she just doing something to get to another, like
Right.
you might be financially stable, and she knows that you're attracted to her, and so she like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down with this dude and get him.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't want to deal with him like that. You're a 2-minute man. I can't deal with you like that.
Okay.
But you still gonna be you gonna still be in my presence because I still need you to pay for this.
So
How does a woman handle that if she say she likes you?
yeah.
You 2 minutes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And then, but she complaining after you bust, but she still calling and want to be with you and want to see you.
So how does a man handle that?
How does a man handle that?
Now, see,
see.
personally, it's like I think you said it. There's medication out there. There's techniques that you can do.
There's medication to keep you from.
Yeah,
Whoop up the band?
They got they actually got a towelette that would desensitize you from coming quick.
Oh wow!
So
Take this commercial, bro.
but so there's
There's time. You gotta get a prescription for it. No, that's a local Warren Green just say. Mr. Barber said, man, let me get the tablet.
it's called hesitate.
Well, give me a minute.
But I think that if you really into her, then you're gonna do things to help you, get her to that point.
Okay.
But she
But
gotta
like
be.
you said though, if she likes you that way,
She
why
gonna
would
be-
she even complain about it? She just enjoying the experience with
Yeah.
you, even if it's for 10 seconds.
But if she likes you that way, she won't. because that's contradicting the whole I really like him. If you really like him, you're not going to do anything to hurt him.
Right.
But another man would know that. I mean, a man would know that you using me. You know.
Some.
Some men just don't care. I just
Some
want.
men don't care.
I just want to get what I get. Yeah.
Well, there are men who are so wrapped up in their egos that they don't pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got all. And then see, that's why I hurt so bad when she finally do decide to leave him alone and get somebody else. He pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Now he jealous of the next one.
I say just move on into the other. Let the next one come up.
Yeah.
It's 1 billion women out there. Look, it's 20-some women. Actually, it's 40 now to one man.
Right.
So if you bust quick on one, that means you bust quick on the next one.
I had an ex-girlfriend that used to tell me all the time was old to you is new to somebody else.
Hello.
Ooh.
Kim.
It is true, though.
Kim. Well, we can't say.
But with a man,
Weird.
We'll talk about it later.
That help.
so look, y'all, we going into this last question so we get up out of here for Man Cave Mondays. The last question is, the topic is, if you are open, can you handle this information that you share? I'm assuming that you share with your significant other. Is that correct?
Let me see. It's the question is, what if you are open and she receive and support? Can you handle her knowing certain information about you now? So basically, the question is this: you finally said, "Okay, baby, listen,
I'm a too many man.
I got something to tell you." And I put your hands in your pocket and don't get mad. I'm gonna keep that door open before the kids can hear me. And I'm gonna dial 911.
Just in case.
That's all I'm gonna dial. All right, listen. So we've been together 10 years. And you know that girl I told you is my cousin, Susie, and now it's her little daughter, Jaliqua. That's actually my daughter.
Oh, get out of here.
And Susie is my side chick. And I've been paying her apartment with the money I've been saving up from the second job I've been working. And she turns around and say, oh, okay. Really? I thought that child looked like you. And yeah, I see that you always running over there. Okay, that's cool. I'm okay with that. All right, that's my bonus baby. Can you handle it?
Nope.
Why not?
And no.
She said I'm okay. You
Actions
good?
always speak louder than words.
I said I'm good. She said that's her bonus baby. I'm good. Everything is okay. What's the problem?
See, I'm a naturally suspicious
Women
person.
don't say that anyway.
I'm a naturally suspicious person. If she said that,
But-
what is she hiding?
But the thing is, isn't that unfair though? If you hid this for 5 years, plus you lied and you had the woman and you brought the woman around, lied about her who she is to you, and now she say I'm okay with it, and now you get mad at her for being okay for
Not
something that
mad.
you was being.
Not mad, cautious.
And suspicious.
But still, too, that's still wrong on your part. So, what if she say, "I'm mad, okay, get out of my house, blah blah blah."
Natural reaction.
Okay, so what would be your reaction?
No, that natural reaction if she got mad at me and didn't want to speak to me no more because I hurt her.
So,
But if I told her this and she didn't react to the point where she's not hurt, what are you hiding?
okay, so you can't. So how can you get mad at her just
Not
because she?
mad.
How can you have a caution or even suspicious just because she didn't act like the way you want her to act on something that you was deceiving her
Because
about?
it's only natural human emotion.
How you know that that's her natural? That maybe that was her natural to be accepted. Maybe she loved you so much. I don't want to lose you. I don't care. You got 1 million kids and 1 million baby mamas. I don't want to lose because I love you.
Where's she at?
You okay? Come on. But I'm just saying. I mean, it is. I know someone is like that. I know someone. It was a good friend of mine.
That's kind of deep, though.
And
that a woman can take it. Most women, even if they be like, well,
Yeah,
that
but
means they be up to something. When
but-
you go to sleep tonight, that hot water.
You ain't never cooked grits before. What you
Wait, you could grits at 12 o'clock at night. What you doing? but no, I know of a situation like that. As a matter of fact, this is the first time I ever heard the name bonus baby. I never knew what that means. She was like, "That's my bonus baby," and I was like, and this whole situation. I don't know if you can watch this show. I don't know if I can say it. I can probably
just
share.
don't say names.
I won't say the name, but I can share what happened. Okay, so somebody I know. Damn, I'm trying to make sure I say it without saying everything. Had an office, and the girl, you know about that. The girl was coming up there doing work in the office, and found out. The wife found out that there was more than the co-worker was just coming up there to work. All right, I left her alone. I'm through with her. Woo woo woo. Wind up got back with her, not telling the wife. And the wife, okay, not telling the wife, but the girl was calling the house. Kept calling the house, kept saying stuff, kept hanging up, cussing her, got her number, calling the wife, cussing her out, blah, 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 popping up at the house, doing little, shady stuff and all that, popping up at the job, So his thing was to her was, what'd she say? This thing to her was, she crazy. She just calling. She just messing with me. She calling, blah, 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 blah. She crazy. Trying to make it look like she was crazy, but in actuality, you was actually talking to her still. Right? All right. So, wind up having a baby. Got pregnant. Bonus baby. Said, okay, they broke up again. Came over to the office again. Had sex in the office. Recorded it on audio. Sent the audio to the wife. Yeah, to the wife. And that's when she really got hurt. Because she's like, I accepted the child.
Right.
And now you come back and you mess around again. Still saying that she was crazy, she was this, that, and other. Still saying that. And now she recorded it, let me know that everything that you were saying to me about her wasn't true because you was actually still fooling with the girl. And it really affected that woman. And
that's the part I was getting at.
Yeah.
She still got affected and she still reacted.
But that's that second time when she got to record it. But before, the child was already 3 years old.
I'm going to tell you something. She did that in love's sake that first time.
Okay.
The second, but she still reacted.
But the thing is, the question was said. Okay, she accepted the child. She accepted the bonus baby and all that. You saying she didn't act naturally. She didn't act the way you think that she should have acted. So I'm leaving. That's what you're saying.
I ain't say leaving, but I'll be suspicious.
Because
it's not. No, society-wise.
You can't generalize like that, right? Because we don't know how a person gonna react when they hear.
No. When 9 times out of 10, and that's why it's 9 times out of 10.
Okay.
There might be one out there that might do what you say, but still, everybody has their limits.
Okay, so the limit was the recording. She was okay. Because it's been going on for years. She was okay and didn't have no problem till that recording came and she heard the oohs and the eyes and and the baby and ooh, you so good and that yeah. She heard all that.
Yeah.
And that girl did this purposely to hurt her.
Yeah.
And to expose him.
You know what I'm saying? The voice, I mean, golly, she got to hear noise like that.
But he's just, yeah. So, but the question, go ahead.
I'm sorry. But the wife is used to him. She accepted.
Okay, so that was the other point. It was something that she knew that he did.
Yeah.
And that always have been there all their 30 years at the time, marriage. Always been like that. So she got used to it. I don't know.
That's pretty deep.
That's deep because she still loves, still support, All right. So you gotta think of the person's mind. How is it okay? How are you okay sleeping next to her? Eating her food, and still, she's still cooking, eating the food. Y'all still paying bills, traveling and everything. I mean, if she did do something to you, everybody would have been like, well,
she had it right.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it took this long.
Yeah. Well, did you get some life insurance?
See what you're saying right there proves my point of what I was saying. If something happened to you, you wouldn't be surprised because it's natural reaction to know that if you hurt somebody that bad,
right?
If you hit me right now, I sit up there and say, "In the car, that's cool."
Keep going. Because we still recording.
If somebody if you hit me right now, I may go, good hit. In actuality, I'm tore up because my brother hit me, but my reaction was, good punch. You wouldn't be suspicious of that?
Yeah, I'd be suspicious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's too dark outside. Why don't you go to your car first and drive away?
But so it tread lightly when you do things to people because you never know how they respond.
Exactly. I mean, we have seen stories time and time again of women getting back, hurting, killing, burning beds,
I got one for you. And I remember this story from my childhood because my teacher was a homicide police officer. He said that this man and wife he was very abusive. He was a drunk. But she stuck with this guy. They had kids. And throughout their whole marriage, he will put them hands on when he get drunk. And she got to a point where she broke. So he came in one night plastered, put his hands on her, then fell asleep drunk in the bed. She took her time to take a needle and thread and sew the top sheet to the bottom sheet all the way around him so he couldn't get up. Then took a bat and beat that man within his life, an inch of his life. Took her kids, took her stuff, and drove off while the house was burning. And that's how the homicide detective found him, still up in the bed.
That sounds like the movie The Burning Bed.
but it's one of them things where when you do, and that was just the physical aspect. When you cheat on somebody, that's mental.
Yeah.
Physical bones heal. Mental takes a lot longer to heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because
can you be like that? You can't be. Well, I ain't gonna say you can't be. Can you be open and honest with a woman and trust her with that information if you cheated on her?
If we talking about cheating, it depends on her. It depends on her and her reaction. In my eyes, if the roles were switch and my woman came to me and said, "Hey, I had to tell you this, but that guy who was doing the lawn, yeah, we got down."
Ooh.
There's no way, because of me, I can stick with her, because even if we say, "Oh, baby, I forgive you,"
most men ain't gonna stick with her.
But you say forgive, but where is forgiveness though? You gotta have some type.
That's what I'm saying. You say, okay, she messed up, but in the back of your mind, you always gonna be like, where you going? Who is he? Because even after the initial hurt,
so it births insecurities.
Yeah.
So what do you do with that? I mean, because if that's the case, because what happened is this. What happened is that it don't leave just that relationship. It goes into the next one if you never dealt with it. So if you don't deal with it on this relationship, like, okay, look, all right, I don't want to be with her no more because you did this, blah, blah, blah. But I never dealt with the issue of, like, can I still love her? Can I get over this? Can I just be like, okay, they just had sex and that's it? Can I just get over it and be through with it? Or am I going to learn how to find forgiveness? Seriously forgiveness, I mean heart changer, because if that's the case, you're going to always be unforgiving for any and everybody. You're going to have all this alts. But am I going to be able to find forgiveness so I can at least learn this lesson, get over it? Because everybody, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody great. And I know I don't have heaven and hell in both pockets. So am I going to find forgiveness and then be like, okay, I love you enough to forgive you and keep going on? Or am I going to still hold this charge in the back of my mind and be like, every time, and then I would never grow. So when I do leave you, the next woman to come out, and I see a guy come, there's a new lawn, he cutting the grass. I mean, because no one wins. Nobody wins.
Different scenarios. Like you said, different scenarios. Okay, first, what type of person are you dealing with? What's your age factor? Because when you go older, you tend to do things differently when you're younger. Okay, and then your insecurities, like you say, if you don't handle it, they will handle you.
Right.
So, but I see, like, I know for me, I can see things happening. You quicker to see the red flag.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not in a relationship, because I'm quick to see if something ain't right, I'll be like, nah, it may be my insecurity. Now she did this, and have true forgiveness. I think the only person that's capable of doing that really is Jesus.
I think more people, because I've been there.
Because it's hard for you to say, this is a woman I love, and you sit there and look at her, fix your breakfast, and you think about the things we do in bed. She did them to Harvey.
Yeah, but
what's his name? Long Beach style.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Wait. And then I'm a 2-minute man too. I know.
And he been up here cutting grass.
And cutting her.
Yeah. I don't know. I think forgiveness is capable. I think people, men, women, I think they are capable to forgive. I mean, it's just maturity.
Yeah.
It's just maturity.
Women more quicker than forgiving than men.
I think sometimes they put that energy in something else, but I think it's possible that people can forgive. I think, and forgiveness is the easy part. It's like, okay, I can forgive you. I'm through with that. Okay, I think it's the memory that we nourish, that we keep rehearsing, that people come and water and put sunlight to it. Yeah, so how you doing now? Because I heard what she did. And Javier ain't been back. Yeah, those are people keep nourishing it. All right.
Gotta get out there though for them to nourish.
Yeah, then that's the other question, because Javier went over to Miss Jones' house. Because I heard that you cut grass over there. Miss Jones said. Miss Jones said, well, I heard that you cut some grass over there. My yard looking a little shady.
And on that note, hey, look. Out here now, Mrs. Jones and old girl off of Friday. What was
her name?
Mrs. Parker.
Miss Parker.
That John sneaking through the back trying to get you. But we were talking about today, y'all, the fear of being totally honest with your woman. So
what's your opinion about that overall? Do everything that we went on, like, how do you?
Overall, it's like, you're right, because maybe we should be careful of what we do, so that we don't have to be worried about these dark horses being totally open with your woman.
Yeah,
like you're saying, if don't cheat, and you want to be a dark horse back there.
Right.
Make sure you handling your business financially. If you're dealing with some medical issues, make sure you take care of that for you.
Right.
Relationship, like messing with something.
Right. Or be totally open.
Or be totally open. But guess what? In this world, I feel like most people are not going to be totally open. I'm sorry, unless it's Jesus.
Right.
So there's always going to be something there. So let's just hope that people have enough integrity at the end of the day to be totally open. And then maybe we can keep a lot of dark horses out.
Right.
Well, with that said, it's time us to get up out of here. So I'm gonna leave it on P and let P send some shots out and take care of business while we get up out of here.
Yeah.
What y'all know about Baker and H Media?
Yeah. So
Productions.
check us out at Baker and H Media Productions. I am Pietro Baker, and I am the the owner, founder, and producer of it. And so check us out. You can go. We have a series out on Amazon Prime called The Series of Series. Check us out on there. We get ready to do some other things. Another series about to come out. We in the works. We just started this in the works going doing that. Also check us out on YouTube with Man Cave Mondays. This is doing pretty good. It's going out. Share, share, subscribe. He's one of our actors. My brother right here. He's one of the actors. And this series of series. You can find me on Run Free Pietro on Instagram, Pietro Baker on Facebook, Piet as in Thomas, R.O. Baker on Facebook. Go ahead, you can friend me, follow me, whatever. Baker and H Media Productions also on Instagram and Facebook. That's Pietro. That's Pietro on TikTok. You can follow me on there. You go to my website, which is bakerandhmediaproductions.com. Go there as well. And come holler at me. Come see me. Come see me.
Make sure y'all check me out, man. B&H Productions, man, media. Big shout out to my homie in the house, KC tonight. KC, let us know what's up with you.
Yeah.
Where we can find you and what's coming up.
Well, most likely.
You in the last one? The last call?
Yeah. Just
last call, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So just follow this guy and you'll see.
He's in a new episode that we're shooting next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday we're shooting called Last Call, and he plays an actor called Duck, a drunk in a bar. So yeah, but he got like a little twist to it, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. The acting, man, black actors, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all look for my boy KC playing Duck in the movie, Last Call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw some of it, a little bit of it. I was checking it out because P always doing some crazy stuff on there. I be checking all the stuff out. So,
and if you want some commercials done, holler at me too. You want commercials, promotions, you trying to do a video podcast like this, whatever else, you want to do a series, a movie, whatever else, anything that's mass communications, I got your back. All right, come holler at me. Come see me. Come see me.
And don't forget to get out with your boy, Jigsaw. Y'all know me. I'm still doing the music thing.
Yeah.
Working on the podcast, Man Cave Mondays, and doing everything with B&H Production, media production. So y'all just holler at me, man. Got some new stuff coming up.
Yeah.
For all those who wanted to know, man, everything's going good, man. Seen the baby, y'all. So, and I cleaned up all the stuff on Facebook. So one thing I will say, you brothers out there, man, just don't show your drama on Facebook, man. It's not worth it.
No.
Your personal private business, keep it to yourself.
You and God, and that's all you need to know.
But we'll see y'all again. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Man Cave Mondays, MANCAV Space Mondays. Holla at y'all next week.